The National Skills Academy for Construction is an employer-led body. The purpose of the Academy is to develop first-class training and development opportunities through projects and to drive the performance of projects through those learning environments. The role of the National Skills Academy for Construction is to put in place a model of best practice which consists of a skills and employment plan that applies to the project and is developed with all the relevant stakeholders. And the skills and employment plan includes all the training and employment outcomes that the stakeholders commit to, with a view to a high-performing project and also delivering a legacy of skills both for the community and for the industry as a whole. Costain are involved because we believe that a commitment to training and development and long-term talent is essential to business success. So together with our supply chain, we want to play our part in delivering delightful projects for our customers on time, to budget, safely and to the right quality. But on top of that, we want to deliver a legacy of skills for local communities and play our part in delivering success and economic success for the UK. The continued success of the National Skills Academy for Construction will be ensured by the commitment of employers primarily to the training and development outcomes and the legacy outcomes that are enshrined in the model. That is the most important thing, that employers at every level across the UK recognise the benefits of this best practice model and apply it into their projects, particularly embedding it into the procurement routes.
In Southampton, we've been using client-based approach for a year now with employment skills plans across the city. Before that, we were using employment skills plans to help create local jobs and skills. The client-based approach has given us a structure. The benchmarks are really useful and it allows us to use the client-based approach for smaller projects. We're involved in this project as a local authority, as a city, and we've got a responsibility, a strategic responsibility to regenerate areas, and that includes employment and skills, particularly looking at priority neighbourhoods, regeneration, trying to reduce youth unemployment. We have a really proactive planning team and we have a learning and skills team that sits alongside. Major developments are an opportunity, a unique opportunity to allow us to improve the skills and the job prospects of local people. One of the key benefits for Southampton has been apprenticeship growth. It's part of our strategy to reduce youth and adult unemployment. At the moment we have 18 employment and skills plans as part of the client-based approach. We've already created 35 additional apprenticeships and we have 60 plus pledged for the next 12 months. We are one of the leading local authorities nationally setting targets. We did have employment and skills plans before the client-based approach came along, but it's given us a lot more structure. It's also enabled us to move across into procurement. Section 106 agreements are fine, telling other people what to do. The local authority needs to do it as well. So we now have employment and skills plans across all procurement projects, including some of our green skills initiatives. I think in order to move this forward, it's really important to send a message out to other local authorities and public sector bodies. A lot of misconception out there that local authorities will need to ask developers for money, and that's not the case. In Southampton, the obligation is the employment and skills plan. There's contributions in kind from developers, but the money is in the system. The government has provided flexibility within the Skills Funding Agency to pay for the apprenticeships, for the pre-employment training and for other skills initiatives. And so there is no financial obligation on developers, which shouldn't put local authorities off. The wider long-term benefits of National Skills Academy for Construction has been that we've got a wider set of targets. We were very focused on employment and skills for unemployed people, which rightly so, but also now we have a number of links to local colleges, to local schools. We have developers going into primary and secondary schools, raising awareness and the profile of the construction sector. The National Skills Academy for Construction has a significant impact on the city. As a local authority and as a city, we have a strategic plan. Our priorities are to get the city working and to increase the level of skills. And so the client-based approach and the employment and skills plans are obviously having a huge contribution towards that.
Working with National Skills Academy inspires me with confidence because we can actually benefit from the data that's actually collected, and we can analyse that against our peers in the construction industry to realise where we're actually performing correctly and where we can actually improve upon our targets as well. And we've really seen some great benefits on our Hackney Homes project in this regard. Mansell predominantly work with local authorities and housing associations across the UK, but within my area in London. We are really proud of the work we've actually done with Hackney Council, and not only from the actual works that we've achieved to date, but certainly in the last 18 months it really has delivered some great benefits to the community in regards to training through the National Skills Academy for construction that we work with. What's really important to Mansell's when we're working with our clients is to get a clear understanding of the key performance indicators that we need in regards to local employment and training. Working with the National Skills Academy for Construction, we can actually set down a clear language that everybody can actually follow. That's not only us and our clients, but also the supply chain, which are vital in actually delivering these goals. The real faith that it gives us in the benchmarks is from where they actually come from. The National Skills Academy for Construction works for many different constructors and clients across the whole of the UK. That really gives a great bank of data that we can really have confidence that we can model our schemes on. The real benefits that I've certainly seen with working with the National Skills Academy for Construction is really the people that we actually have on our sites working in and around the communities. It's not only our current staff that we have, but it's also the staff that come in through the benefit of the projects we have. It's a real delight to actually see them improve their lifestyles through what we can actually offer them through working together.